Number 10, the "I'm totally fine" phase picture. This you've just fallen into deep water. And instead of instant panic like in the movies, your body actually tries to pretend everything's normal. Your first instinct is to hold your breath because, lungs don't exactly do great on water mode. For about 30 seconds, you might still be kicking around, brain insisting, "We've got this, don't worry." The thing is, your body burns through oxygen faster than you think. Muscles are firing, adrenaline's spiking, and your lungs are like two balloons slowly losing air at a kid's birthday party. This is the deceptive part. People around you might not even realize you're drowning because it doesn't look dramatic. No screaming, no arms flailing like a cartoon, just a weird, quiet struggle as your body tries to conserve energy while pretending it's fine. Spoiler, it is not fine. Number 9, brain versus water. So now your brain realizes, okay, oxygen levels are dropping, time to get creative. Cue the urge to breathe while still underwater. Your body doesn't care that your lungs are about to fill with pool water. The reflex kicks in anyway. Imagine holding your breath at a party while someone waves pizza under your nose. That burning in your chest, that's carbon dioxide building up, basically yelling at your brain, breathe or die. And eventually, you do inhale water. Not gracefully either. A splash of liquid hits your airway, and your throat freaks out, snapping shut in what's called a laryngospasm. It's your body's clumsy attempt at survival, like slamming a door shut to keep burglars out, except the burglars are already halfway inside. Fun fact, sometimes this spasm means no water even enters your lungs right away, just this suffocating silence as your airway locks tight. It's less drowning, more being strangled by your own body. Very efficient brain. Thanks for nothing. Number 8, Panic Olympics. Now, the real chaos begins. Oxygen's gone, carbon dioxide's high, and your muscles are screaming like kids on a long road trip. Your arms and legs thrash in what looks like desperate swimming, but really, it's your nervous system in full meltdown mode. You're not waving for help. You're involuntarily trying to push yourself above water, even if no one can tell the difference. Meanwhile, your heart rate skyrockets, blasting what little oxygen is left straight into your organs, which is sort of like delivering pizza to a burning house. Your body is still fighting, but the brain is losing patience fast. Vision starts to blur, sound warps, and time feels like it's slowing down. It's not cinematic, it's messy, it's silent, and it's terrifying. Basically, your nervous system is throwing a tantrum in your honor. Number 7, Blackout Mode. Eventually, your brain calls it quits. All that flailing, panicking, and holding out against the burning urge to breathe finally crashes into unconsciousness. It's like someone pulled the plug on your body mid-video game, and the screen just goes dark. This is your body's way of saying, you clearly don't know what you're doing, so I'm shutting down operations. At this point, you're completely limp. From the outside, it looks peaceful, like you're just floating or sinking quietly. Inside, though, your brain is starving. Neurons, which are basically your body's little gossiping messengers, start dying off after just a few minutes without oxygen. And unlike your phone battery, they don't just bounce back after charging. Every second counts, and your body knows it's running out of time. Number 6, water invasion. Now comes the part Hollywood doesn't get right. After unconsciousness, that laryngospasm, the throat lock, finally relaxes because your muscles give up resisting. This opens the floodgates, literally. Water pours into your lungs like a busted pipe. Picture filling a balloon with gravel instead of air. It just doesn't expand the same way. Water displaces oxygen, and suddenly those delicate little air sacs, alveoli, if you want to flex the biology vocab, are drowning too. Even worse, some of the water gets absorbed into your bloodstream, messing up the balance of salt and fluids in your body. It's like your blood just got tricked into signing a bad cell phone contract. By now, your body isn't fighting anymore. It's just shutting down. Number 5, the Cold Betrayal. If you're unlucky enough to drown in cold water, congratulations. You've just unlocked bonus features. Cold shock can slam your body into overdrive, making your heart beat erratically, or even stop. Your skin turns ghostly pale or blue, muscles stiffen, and hypothermia kicks in. Ironically, the cold can sometimes extend survival time because it slows down your metabolism, buying your brain a few extra minutes before permanent damage. That's why stories pop up of kids being revived after crazy long submersions in icy lakes. Basically, cold water is both a killer and a weirdly reluctant lifesaver. It's like your body's stuck in an abusive relationship with the elements. You're killing me, but thanks for the extra time, I guess. Number 4. The Silent Shutdown. At this stage, your heart has had enough. Oxygen's gone, your lungs are flooded, and your brain is basically running on fumes. The heart starts slowing down, pumping weaker and weaker until it's not pumping at all. It's not like in movies where someone dramatically gasps one last time. It's quiet, eerie, and almost boring in its finality. Cells are dying, neurons are flatlining, and your organs are collapsing like an abandoned house. If rescue doesn't happen here, it's game over. And the weird part, you don't even notice it. You're unconscious, unaware, and completely detached. Your body is folding in on itself like a cheap lawn chair, and you're not even invited to the show. Number 3. The Final Brainstorm. Even as the rest of you shuts down, your brain tries to hang on to one last bit of dignity. For a short window, maybe 2 to 5 minutes, there's a ghost of activity firing in there. Sometimes this triggers what people describe as near-death experiences. Bright lights, tunnel vision, weird dreamlike memories. Science says it's just your oxygen-starved brain throwing random sparks, like a dying campfire spitting embers. But people swear it feels profound. I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. Translation: your neurons are scrambling the signal like a broken radio. It's not spiritual clarity. It's your brain glitching like a bad Wi-Fi connection. Comforting, right? Number 2. Point of no return. Here's the brutal truth. After about 4 to 6 minutes without oxygen, the damage is irreversible. Your brain cells don't regenerate. Once they're gone, they're gone. Even if someone drags you out, does CPR, and shocks you back to life, you might never fully wake up. This is where survival becomes survival with a catch. Permanent brain damage, memory loss, or slipping into a vegetative state. It all depends on how long you were under. Drowning isn't just about dying, it's about how much of you survives if you're brought back. Your body can be revived, but your personality, your memories, your consciousness, that's not guaranteed. Basically, your body plays Russian roulette with time, and the clock usually wins. Number 1. Aftermath of the deep. So, what happens if you do get pulled out and resuscitated? Well, congrats, you just entered the sequel, secondary drowning or dry drowning. Even if you cough and stagger back to life, water in your lungs can stick around like an unwelcome house guest. Hours later, fluid can build up, suffocating you slowly, which is why survivors sometimes collapse long after being saved. Your body, already stressed, is trying to repair the damage, but the lungs aren't exactly good at being part aquarium. And if you don't get that delayed drowning, you might face pneumonia, infections, or lifelong complications thanks to your body's near-death pool party. In short, drowning isn't just a dramatic splash then gone. It's messy, lingering, and cruelly efficient. Basically, water doesn't just kill you, it double-checks its work.